And we are back at it again, folks, right here at Brooks Landscaping with another amazing outdoor landscape transformation in which we've been able to deal with the water that was moving on this customer's yard, as well as provide them with a beautiful outdoor landscape transformation. Let me just take you through this landscape so that you can see for yourself what we've been able to do for the customer. And they had a tremendous amount of water that was coming from the neighbor's yard, so I focused first on creating a dry creek bed design that would allow for me to be able to take that water and reappropriate it on the landscape. And the way I did that is by focusing on being able to take it into a drainage system that would take it off the landscape. And so as the water moves to this point, it has a French drainage system up under it that takes it up under the ground. And then it also says that we focused on being able to deal with these gutter downspouts. And so as you can see, this gutter downspout right here, it's at least 50 feet tall. We tied that one in, as well as all the rest of them on the landscape, totaling over 300 linear feet. In addition, we focused on coming up with a solution to deal with the water that was falling to the path of least resistance on this landscape. And in this case, it was all of the water coming off of the hillside. And so what I focused on is not the water that was coming from the fence, which has already been dealt with through the river rock, decorative gravel, and French drainage system, but also being able to focus on putting in a catch basin right here that's going to be able to catch all of that water and redirect it to the lowest point so that it also can go into a drainage system up under the ground and then be taken off the front side of the landscape. All of this is a marvel of engineering when it comes to landscape drainage solutions, because it says that we didn't stop there. We also focused on being able to give this customer the best grass that money can buy, and that was the Zeon Zoysia sod. That's exactly what you're looking at right here. And what it did is it gave this customer an opportunity to have a grass that's drought tolerant, shade tolerant, but has the ability to take on a tremendous amount of foot traffic. So if you have pets or you like to play outdoors with your kids, this is the best grass for you, and it's going to give you the most resiliency as it continues to thrive year after year after year. In addition to that, though, we also wanted to make sure that we gave this customer a clear walking path even when it was raining to be able to get to their trash can. So we turned this entire area into a beautiful decorative gravel walkway that is absolutely amazing when it comes to the way in which this customer is going to be able to take advantage of their landscape. In addition to that as well, we also focused on not only giving this customer the beautiful Zeon Zoysia sod, but maximizing the space in which they would be able to utilize this sod. And that's what we did with this design as well. We not only gave them this beautiful Zeon Zoysia sod, we also allowed them to maximize the space by being able to get that sod all the way throughout the landscape and only using our beautiful river rock and decorative gravel where necessary, where we just wasn't able to grow grass. And so as you look at this landscape design, it truly does give you an opportunity to see exactly what we had in mind, which is to be able to take all of that water that was falling through the path of least resistance from the neighbor's yard into a drain box, and then also be able to deal with the water coming off of this hillside. But to better help illustrate the reason why this was all necessary is due to the amount of water that was coming in on this landscape. But as you can see, a night and day difference when it comes to the neighbor's yard, which is right here. And then when it comes to the way in which we've been able to completely transform this landscape, which is right here. And this is the reason why we become the highest rated landscaping companies around, because we come up with cost-effective landscape drainage solutions that last a lifetime.